What is going on, everybody? This is Roster of the Burbank Misfits. And of course, I'm always joined with my co host, CW.
Just me.
And you're listening to the Misfit Effect. So, everybody, today we have a guest for you today who is a very interesting character. I met them at the Urban X Awards in 2019. The last time we actually could have one because stuff is crazy out here. He's a performer for that's represented by Cox Models. His name is Kilo White. What is going on, my dude?
Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. This is my first podcast.
Oh, okay.
My first ever podcast doing anything. We're gonna get into it. I'll no cap. See, so I'm hella Twitter shy and shit. See, okay. So I'm hella Twitter shy. So this podcast will show bro, this is how I talk, this is how it no filter, cause I don't know, for Twitter and shit, I feel like I always have to watch what I say and stuff, cause if I say something off or wrong or something, and then I don't know, just then the fucking industry will just be on my ass. But
I mean, but that's what everybody's are, honestly. It's like you say something incorrect and your career is over and then you're just out here, nickel and chips.
Yeah.
So,
I post a tweet and then 30 seconds later delete it.
There have been times where I've started a tweet and I look at it for a good 3-4 minutes and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't post this.
Yeah, bro. On my Snapchat though, it's damn near a free OnlyFans. Fuck, I literally post everything, behind the scenes, for some of the scenes, for some of the scenes I've done, and I do a lot of shows, stripping and shit. So I don't know. Everything is on my Snapchat, but I mean, I don't know if Snapchat Premium's a thing still, but
I mean, there's people who I know that still sell their Snapchat, and the thing is, it's from in my before I get into this really quick, Kilo, please tell everybody who don't know who you are, and then we'll circle back to this.
Who I am?
Yeah, who are you? Who is Kilo?
How how did everything start?
No, this is just okay, you're a performer. I've been doing how long?
Who are you in the industry?
Yeah, who are you in the industry? Thank you, CW.
What the whole adult entertainment industry or film?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 years.
Okay, so you've been a performer for 2 years. Okay. But yeah, circle back to this. For me, in my opinion, Snapchat only has it's like the dying of all of top social media apps, because I don't hear many people talking about that. I'm talking about Snapchat as much anymore.
Yeah,
because people have the TikToks and other stuff going on.
Yeah,
and even though people still sell their Snapchat for $20, $30, $50 for a lifetime, I don't know what the entire lifetime is going to be, considering that not that many people are using it as much anymore, and it's slowly dying out.
Yeah, it makes me feel like a fucking boomer when I use that shit. But I mean, when fucking I get a lot of views when I post my shit. So I mean, it's just I've had it since since college. So I have a pretty big group of people.
Oh yeah, following.
Yeah, I had it since since I was 18 or some shit.
What made you get into this industry?
Let's
hear your origin story.
Okay, well, see, there's a we can either go into strip.
We're losing.
That's
Losing.
right.
Hold on, hello.
Yeah.
Do you want like stripping or porn? Like
Porn.
which one?
Yeah.
Porn. Okay. So let's see. I was fucking in 6th grade.
Oh wow.
I remember that. I literally remember this day. Like I was in 6th grade, fucking pre-puberty or some shit, whatever. So fucking me, like this guy, like we're in like 6th grade, right? So this guy's like, "Do you want to watch porn at my house?" Like I've never watched porn before. I was like, sure, like why not? And then and then, like little kid shit, you know. And then anywho, going forward, so we browsed through some videos, blah 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 blah, and then I saw a video of Asa Akira and another male talent, and then I was like, bro, I want to be that guy.
You know what's, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about just about what you just said is that, and I always say this, it's like 80% of the people who watch porn, they do not know that male talent. They do not know his name. It's just, hey, I was
Like I
watching
saw
porn,
this person and that guy.
and that
Yeah.
in a penis attached to it.
Yeah, like I mean, that's where I feel like a lot of like pressure and stuff and shit. Like I like industry wise, I feel like, well, porn wise, I feel like it put like a lot of like pressure on myself. But then at the end of the day, I mean, no one really gives a. I mean, not no one really gives a fuck, but it's more like I'm just a fucking prop dick, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Stunt cock.
yeah. In some place, yeah, that's it. You have to really, as a male talent, work to have like your dick as a brand.
Yeah, yeah. But
and I'm like, well, like, there's one thing. I'm gonna someone point this out for everybody who's listening. So, Kilo is Asian, and you don't really see a lot of Asian male talent in the industry.
yeah,
Because I was really thinking last night, like, how many Asian, like, who people you can tell that is Asian male talent are actually active, and there's not that many I could think of.
I think there's only 3 of us. Me, David Lee, and Alvin Tan, YOLO. No, like that ass, like Alvin Tan YOLO. I don't know if he just goes by Alvin Tan, but I mean his Twitter name's Alvin Tan YOLO, so shit.
I thought it was one more. It's L something. I don't know, but I thought it was one
Wow,
more.
so you're in rare company.
Yeah, so it's like it's so rare to see.
So what's your experience been like?
Honestly, I mean, pretty like, I mean, dope, and it's been dope. Like, I mean, it all hit. Like, so my first shoot was with Olivia Wilder. I guess early 2019 or some shit. And then I was then that's when I finally got signed from Connor and from Cox Models and stuff. And then I just started doing like, and my next shoot, well, well, the next shoot I did was like a horror fucking story. But we can talk about that later. That'll be a funny story. But then I worked with Rebel Riders, and then let's see, just that whole summer, like when I got nominated for the male newcomer for Urban X Awards, I was like, holy, like just when I was in Hollywood and Vegas, like just everything just popped up all at once and stuff. And then after that,
the pandemic
hit. What's that?
I said, and then the pandemic hit.
Yeah, and then after that, let's see. Then I shot for Wood Rocket for the fucking Good Place parody. So the Goo Place. So pretty much, I guess in the porn world, everyone just thinks of me as the fucking weird Asian guy because that was my fucking role. Like that was my role. Like my script and stuff for that shoot. So I'm just like that weird Asian guy, you know?
Damn.
Yeah, like
they're like, I'm more than that. And they're like, well, hey, this is what we see on screen.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like that was a script. Like I'm not like that. Just like I'm not like that in real life. That was part of the. I had to act like that, you know.
I'm an actor.
And I thought we were actors here.
Yeah, I take this stuff seriously.
You're method acting. That's real.
I mean, that shit was. I mean, that shit was honestly pretty hard. I think that shoot was like 2 or 3 days. 2 or 3 days, and then I don't know, like just the script, like it was a dope experience, like by far, like I don't know, like with that shoot, that was with like Daphne Dare, Avi Love, Isabella Nice. I think I think Avi and Izzy retired. I think
yeah, she did.
Yeah, Daphne. I think I don't know what's up with Daphne, but
yeah, it's been like I've been noticing like in the last like month and a half, 2 months, that certain performers are retiring like from the industry, or they just said they're taking time off from the industry during the last few months. And I think it's people just are tired of, some of the restrictions that's going on right now with like everything in general, with how much everything costs and barely making the money back,
Exactly. Like
and it's worse for the male talent because the male talent gets about half depending on what the girl makes. So it makes it even rougher.
Yeah.
Cost and everything.
Yeah. I mean that's the thing, yeah, like I think in February, I got offered 3 shoots and stuff, but the numbers just wouldn't have added up. So it would have been in Las Vegas and then Arizona, but then I was living in California at the time, and then like a normal BG shoot is like 500 max, not max, but 500 to 1,000.
Yeah.
And then but then you have your agency fees and then your travel fees, but then I mean like and all that good stuff, and then you have to pay you for your food, all that stuff. So then and you're testing. So it's just like you're walking out with like what, like
$200.
bucks?
200. And it's like the only thing that like with a BJ scene depends if your face is even shown.
Oh no, I said BG scene.
You said BG scene.
Oh, BG. I thought you said BJ. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, like all that would have gave you was more exposure, depending on when they put it out.
Yeah.
And that would have been it.
Exposure doesn't exactly fill the belly or pay the bills.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm about the money.
I mean, everybody should be. I mean, like the thing is, it's like, yeah, you need that exposure, but like you shouldn't, if you are performing you gotta, get paid for performing.
Yeah, you're doing this.
Yeah, like for my last shoot, I shot last month. I think, yeah, I was told not. I had to hit up a bunch of people on not what to say because, I usually don't have a fucking filter. So I need to be careful on what I say and stuff. But I was told not to say the specific company I'm working for right now.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't say anything that can get you in trouble.
Yeah, yeah. But anywho, yeah. So I started shooting, doing. I guess you can call it pro shoots again. I started doing pro shoots again starting last month, and then I'm continuing on from there on, and then they're actually training me. The company it's a European company actually, and then they're actually training me to become the director and all that good stuff, like the director and filming, editing, and all that stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, and not gonna lie, the money's fire. Like,
I mean, like, there is definitely more money in directing and producing it because you're doing more. There's more work into it.
Yeah, but I mean, with this company and stuff, like the budget, like they give the budget, and then I take care of the rest. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
nice.
Yeah, but I need a lot of training for that because that shit was fucking hard as shit.
Well, I mean, especially since, like you said, you only been around in the industry for 2 years, and from what I've noticed, just from being in both spectrums, porn is very different than doing something that's like more mainstream, mainly because of the work that goes into it, And when you're on set, it's a lot different than than what most people think that goes on.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, like if you're on set, like you have, the stopping, starting, you actually got it's a weird, like when you're directing, you're looking at the sex, whatever, and you're watching it, whatever, and it's not the same as an actor comes out, says a line, and it goes back and forth. It's more so, it's different, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But for this one, it's a POV, so it'd be set up with a tripod, and then it's POV, and then it's like a not like a casting, I guess like a casting couch kind of situation, like what's your name, blah 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 blah. We'd like do little scenarios and stuff, like the last shoot I did was with Jasmine Angel. She's new to she's new. She's a newcomer. Shot with her with that company, and then we went on the strip, and then we just did like the interview questions there, and then like the what's it called? Not script, but whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's like Asian guy goes on a date with an Indian girl. That was like the
scenario.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the scenario. So we had to play that off and do that. So yeah, and then it's a POV and tripod, all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to see how that all plays out. But I'm shooting with them again in like think like 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. So
Cool.
Well, at least, like, cause you're no longer in Cali right now, right? I'm not gonna say your location, but
what was that?
you say like you're right now. You're not in Cali right now, so it's a lot easier for you to do ones like that aren't in the state.
Yeah, I'm in Vegas. Like,
Yeah.
I I bought my condo over here August 2020, and then I mean, I was like living in California pretty much just to be with my girlfriend, but I mean, like we lived together for like a year or so, and we like, yeah, things ended, whatever. So I was like, well, there ain't really shit for me in Cali right now. Everything's all closed and everything. Like, so it was like whatever. There was a lot of good bookings for stripping and stuff. Like, but for porn and shit, zero. Plus, I'm in the Bay Area, so
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's not the prime area.
yeah, yeah.
Do you think your content traits, like what I would say, the quality of your content traits went up after you were signed?
Yeah, by far. Like, but here's the thing though. I have a lot of shit on my phone. Like, uh, like one, uh, forgot the 2257, which was a big fuck up. um, yeah, like I don't like after getting signed and stuff. That's when like things more like got more real and stuff. So, and I had to take it more serious, obviously. Like, I like I was hitting up Talk to Models when I was sorry to all my past girlfriends. I was hitting them up when I was 18. You know, um, but then I got signed at what 23, 24.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it took 5 years just to get signed, you know? So, um, yeah, but
Well, this is a journey.
yeah, I mean, that's just one journey. And I mean, I don't, I mean, I personally, I'm, I'm still a newbie in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you said you've only been in for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're still a baby.
That's literally
Like,
what Penny Archer said. Penny, I did some content trade with Penny Archer last year, in July, and then I told her all my shit, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you're such a baby." Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with being a baby in the industry. Because, like, as I say, like, as I always say, it's like you see a lot of people come and go, and then you see the people who've been around for a long time, like a really long time, and it's just you just see like a difference in like their the way that they converse with people, you know. And this is just from seeing people from who were just starting off, who were full of that energy and do everything. The people who been around for a while and they're like, I gotta go do this, and it's more so of they still enjoy it, but it's a routine rather than anything else. And he fell off. I'm going to pause for a second. Okay, he's back. But yeah, people who been around for the industry for a while and they just had that different mentality. So you're still that baby, and I give that baby title at least to that until you're like in it for like 3.5 years. because and especially like right now, like if you join from March of 2020 to like now, I dang near don't even want to count this full year. So
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
so that means you still only have 1 year in.
Yeah, I don't count last year. I don't count last year as one. So
Because like hell y'all couldn't even shoot last
yeah,
year. So
yeah, yeah. Like I got offered one booking, um, last year, but yeah, that's a different story that don't really want to talk about. It haunts me for life, but yeah, but yeah, shit went sour. Not in the most horrible way. Like shit happens, but
I mean, it's an interesting industry. I'll say that. It's a lot like one thing for sure. I always tell everybody, once you've been in it for a while, you have even like if you're in it for a month, you have stories, good, bad, hilarious, interesting stories. You
yeah,
know, and even if you're just an extra on some of these scenes, you have interesting stories. You know, so it's just yeah.
bro. I was supposed to shoot. Okay, I'll just put it out there. I was supposed to shoot with Emma Higgs,
Well,
and and that haunts me every morning. Like, because we were gonna reschedule it, but never got scheduled. So it never got rescheduled, and then I was like, "Fuck, dude!" Like for like months, I was just like, I don't know, like I follow Emma Hicks and stuff, you know, and I got offered to do just a regular BG scene with her. Forgot what company. I think it was like either like New Balls or something like that.
mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, that shit haunts me every day.
Because it didn't happen. So, like on that token, on that notion, like who are the top five performers that you have not worked with yet that you want to work with?
The number one I want to work with the most, the most. I even was gonna make a joke about it. Yeah, like make a joke about it on Twitter. I was like, um, once I if I ever get a chance to work with Savannah Six, I'll happily retire. Yeah. Um. So that's just one. Savannah Six is my number one that I really want to work with. Um. Maybe it'll happen. Who knows? Um. Shit. Um. The other four, honestly.
It's Savannah Six and everybody else.
What's up,
I said Savannah Six and everybody else. No, go ahead. Who's the other four?
bro? Like, if it were my choice,
This is
like,
your choice.
oh, like
Any, anybody you want to work with
realistically, or like,
in general. In general, there are
If you
still there
could,
are still
if you
performers.
could, if they're still working.
because if it wasn't, I would be like Mia Malkova, Data, Josh Stevens,
Well, Jada
um,
Stevens still shoots.
yeah, um, Annika Albright, Jinx Mays, um, let's see, Rose Monroe.
Have you met Savannah yet?
Nope,
Yeah.
but
When
but
you when you meet her, she's a tremendously sweet girl.
Yeah.
And the last time I seen her was at a really closed off house party. It was
Hmm.
about like 15 of us there, and she made me take pictures of her and somebody else. Keyword in that sentence is made, but but it was her and oh my god, wow, it was her and somebody else, and she had me take pictures of them two together, and it was the last time that I saw her.
Yeah. Yeah. But she's been on my list for a while, but we'll see.
Yeah, like I feel that like when you meet her, you can even talk to her about that because I don't think she's too off brand from wanting to do stuff with people. So
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
so you also strip out. Where do you also strip at? Like
I
what
mean
areas?
that's my see stripping is my main shit. Like that's where all the stories come from. Like the majority of my stories. Um like so do you want me I can go all the way back from
You just talk
where
about like where you do it at and stuff like that.
yeah. So the main company I work for is Hunkamania USA. Um
That's the name for you.
Yeah, Hunkamania US. Well, see, I work for like for stripping and stuff. Yeah, and I only strip for females. Just saying, just putting it out there. Um, I've been stripping for 5 years. Um, cause yeah. So the main company I work for is Hunkamania USA. They're like pretty much like other than like they're one of the biggest national um stripping
Just
companies in the nation. Like there's branches like everywhere. So right there's one there's literally like one there's like one in like every damn near every fucking state. So but I mainly do private parties. Yeah, I haven't done a club show in a long time, to be honest. Um
I mean, like right now, you really can't because, well, in some places, everything is still freaking closed.
in Arizona, there's club shows and stuff, but I mean, for
Well,
me,
I know stuff is open up now. I said like a lot of stuff was closed because of
yeah,
the
yeah,
pandemic.
yeah. But I work for a lot of different agencies and stuff. But Hunkamania has taken care of me since day one. Um, I've been with them for literally 5 years. I started with them when I was um in college. Um, yeah. Literally this. If you want to trace it all the way back and stuff, like I busted my ass to get to where I am right now. Um, like stripping is my main source of income. That I mean, it's pretty much yeah. It's been my main source of income for the past 5 years. Um, but I literally started from the ground up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like for college I attended Chico State. Um, I I don't know if I have to mention it. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I graduated with a bachelor's in criminal justice. um, but I started stripping like my senior year of college and stuff, but then as a for for guys anyways, you start off as a side dancer. Yeah, because for club shows, there's mainly there's only four, depending on how many girls there are. There's 3 to 5 performers, right? So, so I was driving 500 miles round trip as a side dancer when I was in college, just to make like I was calling this my intern. I call it as a joke. I called it my internship. Because I knew if I put in the work, I'll become a main performer. So I'd be driving 500 miles back and forth every single weekend, but then literally like as a side dancer and stuff, you're only working for tips. You're not getting base pay.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, some like I remember this shit. One night I made only fucking $6, but
Damn.
$6, $6 fucking. But then I just kept on continuing, going on, and then a few months later, then I became a main performer and everything.
You start making bank.
Yeah, honestly, like, I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about numbers on it. Well,
It's up to you. It's your dime.
yeah. So I mean, this is why I didn't. I haven't used my college degree yet. Like I've just been stripping, and so like when I was a main performer, yeah, this was what 2017. I remember my first show. I remember my first like legit show. I walked out with what $1,000 cash.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
and then that kept on going on for a long time, and then and that's just one company. So as a stripper, you're working for a lot of different agencies and stuff. So you're doing club shows, you're doing club shows, you're doing in private. So hold on.
Okay, that makes sense. And like the thing is, like, I haven't been to one that were like, the private ones. I've only been to strip clubs in general, that ones that are actually at a facility, And I'm usually there working, since I've always said on here I'm not the biggest fan of going to them. But that's mainly because, like, when you're around so much nudity for so long, being a patron is just so different.
Exactly. Like like I do not go to I don't like so in San Francisco, I was working on Broadway for the most part, and that's like stripper central. So, literally, so it's hella funny. There's just like this one parking spot where it's just all the strippers and stuff, guys and girls, and then there's centerfolds on one corner, and then my club was Club Hue, which was across from Penthouse, and then down the street was I've never been to the strip club Roaring Twenties, but I don't know about that. And then there's Hustlers. So there's just a whole little group of strippers and stuff. Just a little gang, you know. Yeah.
Okay. So, is there anything out there you want to tell your fans or everybody listening out there? Like, what should they look forward to?
Well, honestly, I need to work on my networking. In regards to porn, I need to network a lot more. Like I'm kind of not lazy. Yeah, I'm kind of lazy on it. Like, cause I don't really know what to like. Like I said, I'm Twitter shy. Like I don't really know what to post. I don't really know what to, you know. Um, I
Oh yeah,
just
I
need
understand what you're saying.
I need to get out there more. So yeah, like I'm going to actually on Saturday I'm going to um a big content trade party in Vegas. So I'm gonna meet a lot of new people and network and all that stuff. So yeah. So I plan on being a lot more active than previously, like a lot more. So like yeah.
Well, since we regularly hit our hour, but Eric, can you tell everybody where they can find you, watch you, enjoy, or book? Like, where can they get some kilo?
Oh damn, it's already been an hour? Shit.
Hmm.
I went by hell fast.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what, like, honestly, that's what everybody usually says. Like, we're like having a good conversation, and like we look up and it's been an hour, and it's like, oh my god, that was a quick hour. And there's like sometimes where we have time to do another episode. Today we don't, and it's just like, yeah, they could like quickly do a second. Like, it goes really fast, especially when you're enjoying the conversation. That's
Yeah.
why I always like. That's why I enjoy doing it in this format, because when you're having like a casual conversation and you hit each point, whatever, it's just more smooth than having like a set of questions.
Yeah,
So.
I thought we were only talking for like 15 or 20 minutes, damn it. Because we didn't even get to any juicy stories yet.
Yeah, like,
We'll
well,
have to have you back on.
give us a juicy story, and then tell everybody your social media, and yeah, we'll have you back on.
Okay, for stripper shit. Okay. Um, let's see. For stripper stuff, I mean, let's see. What's a good story? I mean, there's just so fucking. I've done like over 1,000 shows, so there's just a bunch of crazy stories, like just a bunch of So like you do your show, and then I always give my shows my the um party I do or whatever. I give it rated X, rated R, which I just keep my underwear on. I do X where I show my ass. I do 2 where I go in the towel just naked but with a towel or bandana over my dick. And then there's 3 where I have to tie up and I'm fully hard and a lot of stuff happens. um yeah. There's just a lot of stories like that just I don't know. Like from 2000 when pre-COVID was crazy. Like I was getting booked like 7 days a week sometimes, and then just
Yeah.
like my memory is so bad from for the past 2 years because it's just been nonstop girls, nonstop shows, nonstop everything. Um, like
Bit of a
it's just
blur.
yeah, like making like it's just a whole jumble of stuff. So I don't know.
Okay, so what's your social media and stuff like that?
I mean my Twitter. I think it's at Kilo what. Fuck, I don't even know.
You don't even know your own social media.
Yeah, let me check.
Shame.
I dead ass need to go get my fucking phone. Where the fuck's my phone? Hold on.
If I can find your social media before you can find it, I'm gonna say shame. No, it's Kilo_White.
Yeah, Kilo_White XXX.
Okay, do you have Instagram, OnlyFans, stuff like that?
I keep on getting deleted off Instagram. So I don't fuck with Instagram. Like I had a good following and stuff, but I keep on getting banned and shit, so there's no point. I have an OnlyFans set through the agency, but I honestly don't use it yet.
Okay.
That's the thing. I plan on being a lot more active, especially since I'm living in Vegas. So there's gonna be a lot. Like I'm gonna be. Oh, how do I phrase this? I'm gonna be more out there than a lot more out there than I was before. Like I'm actually gonna fucking try.
Good.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, give it all. Yeah, put some real work into it.
Yeah, because from my last shoot, I saw there's actually a lot of potential in this industry. So that kind of turned on the light switch. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I just need to, as any other business, work my ass off. I need to work my ass off, network, and I'm just trying, just go with the flow, but then work hard.
Real quick, CW, where can they find you?
All right, you can find me on Instagram at CC Fitness LA. Twitter is CC Fitness LA. You can find my website, ccfitnessla.com, and CC Fitness on Facebook.
Okay, you want to find us? We are the Burbank Misfits on Instagram, Burbank Misfits on Facebook, and on Twitter. BurbankMisfits.com. That says everything that me and CW does, fitness and all the other editing and stuff like that. You want to find me directly? I am at Rawstar, RAWSTARR, on Instagram and on Twitter. Kilo, thanks again for coming on. We'll have you back eventually. It's been a pleasure. We couldn't even get to all the stories, much like a lot of our other podcasts that we've had very interesting people on. So we thank you for coming on. Everybody, please go check out his social media, check out his scenes, pay for his content, whatever, and check out all that he does. And if he strips in your city, have him come out and strip for you. Please tune in next
strip
week.
In every city.
Please tune in next week, and we'll see you then.